Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Ashley.
And we're the TC Girls. I am 25 years old, I am 5'8", and I weigh 263 pounds.
I am 26 years old, and I'm 5'5", and I weigh 212 pounds. And we both live in Lebanon, Indiana.
We both moved here to work for an organization called Teen Challenge. I'm originally from Miami, Florida.
And I'm originally from the Boston area.
And we have developed a friendship through working here. We both started working here about a year ago at the same time. And now we have become really good friends.
Yep.
How would you describe us?
Basically, we're polar opposites, but we bring out the best in each other. Melissa is very strong, confident, and a leader by nature. I am very timid, shy, and a lot of the times I get told I look like a deer in the headlights, like I'm scared all the time, even though I'm not. So my weakness is her strength, and we just like balance each other out. We bring out the best in each other, and we cause each other to grow just through our friendship.
Yeah, definitely when we're working together, even in terms of different scenarios with the girls that we work with, different areas that I might struggle with, she's able to come and talk to them and just pick up where I might slack, or vice versa, the same thing.
Yeah.
Definitely being here is a struggle though. There's not a lot to do due to the sensitivity of our job. We can't go around and show you our day in day, but we actually live where we work, so we don't really ever get a break from the girls. We're with them all the time, so it's already a pretty thankless job. It's a very stressful job, so a lot of times, you know, when you're really stressed, you want to be able to go home, but our home is where we work.
Yeah.
So we constantly have teenagers that are not necessarily even teenagers that you'd be used to, but those who are in really high intense situations around us all the time. So our ways of escaping, typically in a very small town that we live in, is to go to McDonald's and feed our Coke and Diet Coke addictions, and be able to just blow off steam and be able to talk to each other. But also through those bad habits, we are hurting each other at the same time by doing that. So as a team, because we're a pretty strong team now, we want to help each other in order to grow forward out of this period in our life and using this as a crutch. What would you say really contributed to your initial weight gain?
So I've always been heavy my whole life. I've just been like the big girl, shopped in like the big sections even when I was a little kid. I've gotten used to it. It's always just been who I am. It's what I know myself to be. I can't remember the last time I was like a healthy weight for my age. In 2013, my life changed drastically. I was at what I thought was a regular doctor's appointment, and I found out that I'm HIV positive, and that really, it turned my world upside down. I went into such a deep depression that I didn't know how I was going to come out of. All I wanted to do was spend money on clothes, on food. I ate all the time. If I wasn't eating or buying stuff, I was sleeping. I wanted life to just pause and stop, and so I could just adjust to the fact that I found out that I now have this life condition that I have to live with, and it changed everything about me and how I live my life. And I handled it by going to food and draining my bank account on clothes that I really didn't even wear. So I gained a lot of weight during that time. I lost some of it, but not anything to make a dent in it, and I just haven't been able to get on the right track to get back down to what I did weigh, and then actually to truly get down to a healthy weight. So that's really been my impact for my weight gain generally through my whole life.
For me, I've been an athlete almost my entire life. I played softball for over 17 years, and I was always the big girl. My job was to be big. My job wasn't to be quick or hit base hits. My job was to hit home runs, so it was okay. But no matter, even all the way through college, no matter how much I worked out, no matter how much I lifted, no matter how much I ran, I was always still big. I couldn't just lose the size or the weight to go with it. Through the end of my college career, I got hurt and I had to have surgery, so that led to weight gain in itself. And then due to some family issues, I took on stress from that as well, and that contributed. And then once I stopped playing, I gained even more weight. Now moving up here, I have gained about 30 pounds in this last year. It's been, and like I said earlier, really stressful. It's been pretty tough. So overall, it's contributed and started to add up. Something that's really hard for me in that struggle though is I've overcome so many other things. I've overcome a phase of my life of using alcohol and partying to cope with my issues. I've overcome different family issues. I've overcome thinking I'm not smart enough to do accomplish different things. I've gotten to do really awesome stuff. I got to play professionally in Asia, and yet I can't overcome myself. And that's really tough for me, and I don't want that to be my life anymore. I don't want it to be where I'm able to do all these great things. I'm able to speak life into other people, and the biggest person that I'm hurting is myself. And I want to learn how to overcome that. I want to move forward. I don't want that to be my story anymore. So our goal to be on The Biggest Loser is to take control of our lives and to be able to say and do what we want because we're able to make that decision consciously.
Yeah. Melissa said earlier, we're a great team, and we truly are. Like, we are perfect together, basically, working-wise and friendship-wise. We bring out the best in each other, but we're also hurting each other in that we're each other's enablers. Like, we've said multiple times, oh, let's go on a diet, let's go to the gym, let's do whatever. And when the push came to shove, we didn't end up doing it, and we made it okay for the other person if they didn't want to, or oh, let me go get you some fast food, you got a stressful day, like you've earned it. Yeah. And we want to turn that energy, that negative habits, into something positive and be able to build each other up physically and just have a better life, have a better future.
Yeah, there's so many times that we say, we're going to start going to the gym that lasts a couple weeks, and then again, like we have a stressful day, oh, I'll go get you a Coke or this or that. So there's definitely things that we need to learn how to not want that lifestyle, but to also overcome that basically addiction that we have at this point that is not taking us in a direction that we want to be. So that is why we want to be on The Biggest Loser. And yeah.